Alright, before I record the information about Halloween, how to make gold, how to be cautious with it and stuff like that, I want to go over two things. The first thing is locks are extremely shitty. My friends and I have been in voice chat for a couple hours now, and they decided to spend around, $600 on platinum, which is about 16, 17,000, or even 20,000 platinum, and they keep spam opening locks. They've spent thousands and thousands of platinum on these locks and not looted anything from them. No arcane weapon. They looted a helmet that's arcane. They looted a few mythic items, but that's about it. No arcane weapon. So the locks are very shitty. That's the first warning. If you plan to open locks, prepare to empty your entire wallet into Cinco's pocket. The next thing is, people keep asking me if I've tested the arcane weapons for level 81. If you don't see the video on YouTube about a specific weapon, that means I have not gotten my hands on it. I have been trying. I message people who own the weapon, who have looted it. I offer them to borrow my 2 Olarises and Kershaw as I just test it out for 20 minutes, and they all say no. People just keep saying no to me when I ask to borrow the weapon, when I offer them 2 Olarises and a Kershaw to borrow it for like 20 minutes. If I get the weapon, I literally just start instantly recording, and I try to make the video as fast as possible so they don't have to wait a long period of time for me to give the weapon back. It usually takes me 25 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut to the Halloween information. Well, looky here. It's the same Halloween event from the past 9 years. Developers don't change much, just throw the same map, same concept, same bosses, over and over again, and people play it. But some things have changed this year. If you go to the leaderboard, you're going to notice it says week 1. So we have 3 weeks which are individually reset. So if you have points from the previous week, it is reset every Thursday. Next Thursday, which is going to be on the 20th of October, and then you've got the 27th, and then you've got the 3rd of October, or November. So the 13th, which is today, is when the event started. The 20th, which is in 7 days, is when the second week starts. Points will be reset. The 27th of October is when the 3rd week starts, and points will be reset again. And then we have November the 3rd, which is when the event ends. So when your points reset, what that means is you go back to tier lists, so you can run the event again and get back up to platinum tier, get the rewards again. But honestly, these tier rewards suck, so I wouldn't focus on those. You have 2 vendors this time. You got this vendor over here, which it is useless, honestly, other than for the plain paper bag, which you use for the candy treats bag. I'll get to that in a second. The only thing I'd really buy from this vendor is this skeleton banner, because it looks funny. But the next vendor is going to be over here. This guy. He is selling this stuff. If you have platinum, you can buy these boogies, but I mean, I personally wouldn't buy it for 100 platinum. What I would buy, holy shit, that thing's massive. What I would buy is the, where's it at? This Draken Lectrin. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly, but I think this is gonna rise. It's really big. It looks like it's really big, and it only costs 750 tokens. I think this would rise. I think these skeletons might rise. I think the developers screwed up. Honestly, this might be a bug, because if you go to the house and you try placing this stuff, it costs platinum. This chest and this Draken Lectrin costs platinum to buy. So they could have screwed up on that. Wouldn't be surprised. Take advantage of it when you can. They might change it back. Spiderwebs I would not buy, because look how tiny these things are. I was expecting these things to be massive, but they're tiny as hell. Yeah, take a look at this. If you go to placement, you see new. Scroll over. This Dragon Lectrin costs 250 platinum. This Tormented Skull Chest also costs 250 platinum. So if you have tokens, what I suggest for you to do is to go to this map, go to this vendor over here, and scroll down and buy these Dragon Lectrins in these Tormented Skull chests before the developers change them to platinum. I don't know if these are going to be for platinum, like in this vendor, because you know how some events work. They have some things for sale for tokens, and then after the event, it's for sale for platinum. I don't know if it's one of those things or not, so just buy a couple of them just in case. That's their mess up. You can't be punished for it for doing that. It's the developer's fault for messing that up if they actually did. The next thing is going to be about energy kits and leaderboard and candy treat bags. So these energy kits here, if you do not plan to run the event, do not craft them. You will be wasting gold. Also, if you do plan to run the event, you're going to be crafting these, and if you do plan to run, make sure you have candy treat bags on you at all times, because there's a green portal that spawns. You go to Boogie's mansion, you loot a Boogie's bag, and you can sell that for like 20,000 gold. That helps you profit on gold. Also, you get a bunch of tokens from Boogie, and you also get points. So there's no reason for you to not have candy treat bags on you. Another thing about these two items is, you know how I talked about the point reset each week? These items do not get deleted each week after the point reset. They stay with you throughout the entire event. So if you want to stack up on week 1 and 2 on these two items, and then just run the living hell out of the event on week 3, you can do that. The next thing I want to go over is leaderboard rewards. Dude, these top 5 rewards actually suck. This bat banner has no movement, and it barely sticks out on your people's characters. Like, if I was in a map of people, you'd not notice this banner's on me. And then you have this set here. It's just another basic vanity. In my opinion, just one color, literally just brown, black, basically. Then you get a precise jewel for your class. You get 250 platinum. What's funny about this is they put inks in here as well. Like, everyone who's literally running for leaderboard, who has ever end game and at least played for a year, they're gonna have like 10,000 inks, because maps these days are so much easier than the past. In the past, dude, you would die like hundreds of times in a map trying to complete it, like the hard maps, and you need so many inks for that. That's why inks would cost so much back then. These days, they're worthless. So I kind of find that funny that they're giving you inks for getting top 5. The badge for top 5 is decent, but in my opinion, I like this one better for top 25. Top 25 rewards are better than top 5 rewards, which is funny. But I like this badge more. Also, this banner sticks out a whole lot more than just a basic bat banner. It has movement, it's golden, the eyes light up, it's Medusa, you know, it sticks out a whole lot more than this. You'd barely notice this. So if you plan to run for leaderboard, run for top 25, in my opinion. I mean, you can run for top 5 if you want to as well, but I would do like top 25, because top 25 badge looks cooler and has better banner, yeah. Like, look at this, it's just a skull banner. It doesn't even have any type of color around it like these temple badges do, like golden color. It's just a basic skull, so it looks cooler. Anyways, I'm pretty sure that's everything I wanted to go over. Good luck in this event, and have fun, I guess.